स्थापकाय च धर्मस्य सर्वधर्मस्वरूपिणे अवतारवरिष्ठाय रामकृष्णाय ते नमः। यथाग्ने दाहिका शक्तिः रामकृष्णे स्थिता ह्या सर्वविद्यास्वरूपां तां शारदां प्रणमाम्यहम्। नमः श्रीयतिराजाय विवेकानन्दशूरये सच्चित्सुखस्वरूपाय स्वामिने तापहारिणे। Bhagavan Sri Ramakrishna summons Swami Vivekananda for a specific divine mission. He personally went in subtle body to Saptarishi Mandala. There he found 7 sages in deep meditation. For millions of years, they are immersed in that bliss, ananda. So he goes to one of the Sapta Rishis as a divine child and sits on the lap of one of the Rishis. With the divine touch, the Rishi comes out from his deep samadhi, just half opens his eyes. And Sri Ramakrishna tells him that he must come down for a divine mission. And the sage just nods, did not even speak. So that great sage, who was in deep samadhi, meditation, enjoying the eternal bliss for millions of years, just come down because Bhagavan Sri Ramakrishna wanted him. That you see, when this Narendra was born, from boyhood, he had all the noble qualities. Mention any quality, good quality he has got. He is the personification of the noble qualities, all the noble qualities. As a small boy, he always had one question in his mind that was troubling him. Does God really exist? If He really exists, why there is so much of misery among the people? So he went to all the people in those times, very, very well known, questioned them. First question, sir, have you seen God? Nobody could give any answer to his question. So when he came to Sri Ramakrishna, straight away, yeah, sir, have you seen God? See, this is what Sri Ramakrishna is. He said, yes. Only person who could tell straight answer to him, yes, I have seen God as I am seeing you. As I am talking to you, I am talking to God. Not only that, I can show God to you. See, where Sri Ramakrishna lived. Not only I have seen God, I can show you God. That is the greatness of Sri Ramakrishna and Swami Vivekananda. So this brought him closer to his master, Sri Ramakrishna. So one day, he took Narendra aside, just touched his chest. See the magic divine touch of Sri Ramakrishna. So Narendra, young boy, goes within himself and answers all the questions that Sri Ramakrishna puts him. Who are you? Why have you come to this earth? What is your mission in life? Everything he answers perfectly. Then Sri Ramakrishna says, these are all divine secrets, not to be revealed. Then you see how he is growing. That Kalpatarude. Now Narendra is a young boy. So he went to Sri Ramakrishna. So I said, what do you want? Straight away he says, give me Nirvikalpa Samadhi. Young boy asks, Nirvikalpa Samadhi. I want to be always in that bliss, immersed in that Ananda. Now and then, just something to sustain the body, some food has to be given. Again, I want to be Nirvikalpa Samadhi. Then, Sri Ramakrishna says, my boy, you have not come for your mukti. You are a Siddha Purusha. You have come to this earth to give liberation to millions and millions of people. See, not for your liberation, not for your mukti. You have come, you have been brought here to give mukti to millions and millions of people. As a huge banyan tree, giving shade to millions of people. So you have brought for this purpose. Every incident in his life. So after some time, find Narendra is meditating. Suddenly he gets Nirvikalpa Samadhi. He asks, where is my body? Where is my body? This is reported to Sri Ramakrishna. Sri Ramakrishna said, let him enjoy it. After that, when he went to Sri Ramakrishna, he asked him, did you enjoy Nirvikalpa Samadhi? Now, I will lock this experience and the key will be with him, with me. Why? Because you have come here with a specific divine mission. Until that is completed, you will not again have this experience of Nirvikalpa Samadhi. Few days before passing away of Bhagavan Sri Ramakrishna, he calls Naren. So makes him sit near him. And then enters into deep meditation. both Narendra and Sri Ramakrishna. When Narendra opened his eyes, he saw Sri Ramakrishna is weeping, shedding tears. My child, today I have transferred to you all the spiritual treasures that I acquired through hard austerities. So you will do wonders, the spiritual power, tapas shakti. So after the passing away of Bhagavan Sri Ramakrishna, Swamiji, so before that, another incident took place. What is his divine mission for which he has been brought to this world? In the presence of Sri Ramakrishna, they were reading Chaitanya Charitamrita. So there, 3 words, Name Ruchi, Vaishnava Pujan, Jive Daya. So when that word Daya was uttered, so Sri Ramakrishna goes into ecstasy. Daya, compassion. Says, who will to show compassion to the people? The insignificant creature you are. It is not Daya. He says, it is Shivagnane Jiva Seva. What a wonderful concept he has given to the whole humanity. Shivagnane Jiva Seva. The whole Vedanta is brought here. What is the Shivagnane Jiva Seva? What you see as Jiva is nothing but Shiva. The whole universe and all the living beings are manifestations of God. Yacha kinchit jagat sarvam drushyate Suyate piva antaha bhaischa tatsarvam vyapya narayana sthitaha. Our scriptures say this. Yascha kinchit jagat sarvam, the whole of the universe, whatever you see, whatever you hear, antaha bhaischa tatsarvam vyapya, in and out, everywhere. Vyapya Narayana Sthitaha. It is Lord Narayana who has manifested himself in the whole universe and all the living beings. So where is that Jiva? It is only Shiva. When he first heard, Narendra heard this wonderful, the Shivagnana Jiva Seva from Sri Ramakrishna, he was jumping in joy. Today I have heard something most important, most divine. That is the will of God. I will take this message to every human being. He said, that is the will of God, it will happen. So this is for which he has been brought to this world. To take this message for the whole humanity. Then he says, Swamiji explains, so what exactly is this Shivagnane Jiva Seva. Serving God in man. He says this is called as practical Vedanta, Anusthana Vedanta. So, whatever may be, you may be a lawyer, you may be a doctor, you may be a farmer, you may be a merchant, an office clerk, whatever it is. So, you should understand first that it is God alone who has manifested himself as the whole universe and all the living beings. When you realize this, immediately what happens to you? You will not become jealous. You will not feel pity for others. Why? Because same God. Whatever you see, anywhere, same God when you see. Where is jealousy? Where is hatred? So, I can't go in detail. When he heard this, he was very much inspired. Take this message now. Now he went as Parivrajaka, traveled the whole country, not by train or plane, by walk. He went by walk, whole country, went round. So when he was in Chennai, Sri Ramakrishna appeared to him. Naren, he said, he commands him, go and participate in the World Parliament of Religions at Chicago. How Sri Ramakrishna knows he is not in the physical body? Then he said one more thing which is very, very important for us. He says, the whole of the Vishwamata Mahasabha is organized for your sake. You see, what a word it is. Done for your sake. Should be a platform to take Sanatana Dharma to the whole of the mankind. And you know how Swamiji attends Sarvamata Mahasabha? 7,000 audience uttered only 5 words. Sisters and brothers of America. How it went on? 3 minutes, non-clap, went on clapping and clapping people. 7,000 people. So this Sanatana Dharma became a platform for him. Take the whole humanity. So when, after finishing the whole of his American trip, he went to England, other places. When he came back, the whole nation, people were ready to receive him. They were awakened. People came in millions to just have a look at him. So then he found this Ramakrishna Math and Mission to propagate this Sanatana Dharma, practical Vedanta. He started this Ramakrishna order. Atmano mochartam jagat hitaya cha. So then he says, he was walking with Premanand. My brother, Anything may happen to this body, but I have given message for the mankind for 1500 years. So his message will come for 1500 years. It is in own words of Swamiji. Then somebody asked him, what is the message of Swami Vivekananda? I am going very briefly. Swamiji himself says, my mission in life can be put in a few words. What is that? To preach unto mankind the divinity and to show them how to manifest this divinity in every moment of their life. What a wonderful message he has given. Divinity, what is the divinity? So divinity, how to understand what is the divinity? To manifest every moment of your life. How to manifest the divinity that is within you already? Divinity means that you are a substance. We have no birth, we have no death, you are eternal. No birth, no death, eternal living. That is called divinity. Not this body, not this mind. Much more superior than all this, which never dies, which never takes birth. Na jayate mriyate va kadachit. That is the message has given to us. It is very difficult to understand what he has done in 39 years. So understand the message. Practical Vedanta he has given to us. So only when we can manifest that divinity within us, every moment in our life, then only we are followers of Swami Vivekananda. So don't have much time to say. Now we will offer Pushpanjali for Swami Vivekananda. So mentally, you visualize that you are having flowers in your hand. So we chant the prayer. In the end, offer flowers mentally at the feet of Swami Vivekananda. I salute that Viveki whose mind was purified by renunciation and discrimination, and for whom it was only play to separate the eternal from the non-eternal and concentrate his mind on the eternal. I salute always that Viveki whose mind was forever merged in the bliss born of discrimination, whose pastime was to bestow the power of discrimination on others, and who wore that attractive effulgence which the power of discrimination had bestowed on him. I bow down to that boundless bliss embodied, who was the repository of truth and knowledge, and who scattered joy and beauty wherever he went. Just as the sun dispels darkness, just as Lord Vishnu destroys the wicked, so his enchanting personality destroys the threefold misery of man. I salute Vivekananda, the great sannyasin and teacher, the supremely pure, was honored by the whole world and who became embodied for the good of mankind. O Swamiji, bestow upon us bhakti, jnana, viveka and vairagya. Destroy the ignorance by lighting the lamp of knowledge in our minds. Destroy the element of fear in us and make us fearless. Fill our minds with full of self-confidence that is lacking in us. Bestow sufficient strength and courage to face all kinds of problems in our daily life. Make our restless minds calm by bestowing peace. Remove our attachment and hankering for worldly enjoyments by filling our minds with Brahmananda, eternal bliss. Niranjanam nityamanantarupam bhaktanukampa dhruta vigraham vai Ishavataram parameshamedhyam tam Ramakrishnam sirasa namamaha.